Test two, test two. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna get started here. So today I'm streaming some more work on Swapland, which was a proc jam entry. So proc jam is like a week-long procedural generation game jam, and every year we do like a community entry for the Arcadia clojure community, which is like a group that uses this Arcadia plugin that brings clojure into the Unity game engine. So I'm just gonna run. Oof. I'm gonna run the game that we entered right here. So the idea is that you have this little guy, and there's this like generated map, and if you can find anybody, well, I got like an empty seat. Okay, here we go. When you when you kill somebody, you take on their body. So I killed that guy, and he's got like a little cannon head, and that guy has like snake arms. And the goal is to clear the map. And since you're swapping bodies, maybe you don't want to kill the best guy first. So last week I started doing like what you call a post compo, which is where you sort of go back. Like a game jam, you sort of just do whatever you can to make the game in the time allotted. And then a post compo is where you go back and actually sort of like polish it and make it better and add features. And so last week we added a mini map, which people really wanted just to see where everything was. So if you can see in the corner here, there's like a little a map of the generated level, and then you got a green dot that's you, and then it shows all the red dots. And we also added like a tank body that you could get. So today, not my to do. Today I want to add. I guess I was calling it Fog of War, but it's really just revealing the map. So as you walk around, you should start to see the map like where you are, and then you can tell where you haven't explored, and then the parts that revealed will actually show the little enemies. And coincidentally, there's where is it? So Minions Art does these like tutorials. They're really great. And coincidentally, this week they did one about the exact thing I wanted to do, which is this explorable map. So we're going to kind of look at this and figure out what we need to do and maybe port some of the stuff to clojure. So let's let's just take. I haven't looked at the actual code, so let's just kind of see what we have is yeah, a map reveal shader. This is the part we want. We want something. There's like a texture that I guess is used as an alpha. I mean, we might be able to just do this in one step where it's like we paint like a invisible alpha and we just put a texture in front of our little mini map. All right, so we need a render texture. We need, I think this is like just like a circle texture. And you blit that onto the render texture. And then you need a position of where that happens. Let me just, I'm not really sure how's the stream quality? The parts that revealed will actually show the little enemies. Okay, the audio sounds okay. All right, let me just put this in a different window. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of taxing my computer right here. Oof. Oh yeah, I'm almost out of memory. What am I doing? Unity taking up a lot. Blender. Oh, I could close Blender. Just sorry, give me a second here. I've got like way too much stuff open. Oh yeah, I've got another. My bad. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so I need a render texture, which I think I just create. Yeah, create render texture. And let's call this reveal. And let's bump it up to 512. All right. So I'm going to put this into probably in a material. Start. make level, depth, dimension, entity count. Let's just do a debug that will make it smaller, and we're going to make no enemies. There we go. Okay, we're here. There's no enemies, and we've got our heads-up display. We've got a map panel. So we want to create an image. And we need a material. So let's go create material. Call this reveal mat. And this we want to be reveal. Oh, and what was the width of this? Like 128? Yeah, by 128. Nice. Okay, I need to save. Last week we had like a lot of problems sort of saving our canvas prefab. I think if I pause it, we don't want this blip in there. And then hopefully if I just drag it and replace, and then let's just restart this. Okay, good. So we've got a reveal texture. We've got, that's all we got is our reveal texture. It looks like, okay, we need a reference to that texture. So if I do, what is this called? The reveal. I got an object. We've got a material on the object. Okay, so we need, okay, there's a component. Oh, maybe we don't need, can this just use a straight up image? No. I feel like I have this code somewhere. C1. Oh, SDA one? Okay. Yeah, I was doing like a VR painting program. Yeah, this stuff. Okay. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so here I'm creating a render texture by scratch. I guess let's start. What do we need to import? DL, render texture, graphics, rect, debug. This is to draw something onto a render texture. Hmm. I mean, I think I definitely wanted a reference to this render texture that we're using. Like, okay, we got a set texture here. Is there a get texture? No. Oh, this is. Oh no, this is not the same component type. It's like a canvas renderer. No, it's it .ui .canvas renderer. Let's just see if this is a component. Okay, that's the component. See, this isn't. Yeah, this isn't just like a UI has like everything different. Okay, I set. Okay, It's always kind of it's nerve-wracking when you're streaming something and you have no idea what you're doing, I guess is my my feelings right now. That's the cam. I think I want maybe it's image. Maybe it's .ui .image. Yeah, that's a thing. And then that should have a material. And then that, yeah, so that should have like a get texture method. Yeah, there's my render texture. Okay. So I guess, where's our UI? Update, update canvas. This is our canvas. And we've got a reveal is going to be child named reveal. Incidentally, we're starting to locate some garbage collection every frame, which I don't know if I'm going to get into today, but probably a lot of that's from this child named is not a very efficient operation, if I remember. All right, draw blips, and then we want to reveal map on the reveal. Define reveal map with an object. Probably want a let binding. Yeah, because we want RT to be this. And let's just log that. Yeah, and then it's logging the render texture every frame. So I guess let's try and draw. I mean, draw anything to that would be a step in the right direction. Okay, so draw texture, the render texture. I forget what T is. I don't even see T being used. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, T is another texture. T is like the pixels, like a smaller texture you're drawing to this. So I think we probably want to create that once and cache it, but I mean, while we're working, we can just create it every frame. Color texture. Oh, this just creates a 1 by 1 texture of a certain color. This creates a white texture. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. This creates just a texture of a certain size. And blitz that white texture to it. We probably want this and this. Because we probably want, oh, that's not, yeah. Yeah, so that's, you can use an alpha with color. So that would just be blank. Okay, so we want a blank. I guess it, yeah, a blank render texture up, let's just say like 5 by 5 for now. Which will be alpha 0, like black with the no alpha. And then we want to draw texture, RT, view, let's just say like 64, 64. Nothing. Nothing. What if we make this like, just make this like a red box? Oh, I see it. I can barely see it. I wonder why that's... Try 10 by 10. It's definitely drawing something. It doesn't seem like it's any particular shape. Which is not what I was expecting, but we got the width, height. Oh, this was something from my other project. I don't know. We've got an X and a Y. Yeah, this was, I mean, we'll probably need to mess with this later, but just X, Y. And then I think there's like a width T, height T. What are those? Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to try a different stream setting too. Like, I think I switched to hardware renderer and I might be using up too much something or other. Just wait for Unity to do its thing. Okay, so Minions Art is using their own shader. Maybe I should just use the shader. What's this called? Map reveal. Just call it reveal. Okay, so I don't need this. I'll just disable the thing. And then where's the map image was using RSS shader. So I want to switch this to reveal. Wow, that doesn't have any of these. Oh, the shader has an error? I can't see why. Unexpected end at line 55. Did they just forget like a... They might have just forgot their bracket. There we go. Okay. Maybe we got more. Oh, it's still trying to call this stuff. Wait, where was that? We need to not do that. Well, I mean, this will just be different, but because we're going to be working directly on this map image texture. Okay, so one of these is like the map texture. Yeah, and this is probably, there we go. Now, let's change this reference. So this is going to be map image. Errors are fine. Yeah, this should be component O. And then there's going to be two of these. So let's try if this is the map image. This, if you can see the macro I'm using is just like, it's just a macro for object named. So when it says like the map image, it's just getting object named map image. Okay, so this has a main texture, which is a custom render texture. But I want the paint map. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Hmm. Okay, so clearing it to white hides everything. That does nothing. Oh, is this red and white? Let's try this. No, nothing. I mean, I can see I'm drawing to this texture that's working. Oh, I didn't save the changes. What's going on here? Pause this, get rid of blip, get rid of the reveal. And this is right. So if I just, yeah, then I get that black texture. Oh, this didn't. Okay. This was my shaders. No, that says it has a map reveal. I'm really stumped. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be using the shader. It looks like it's using some sort of light. Or was it? It's using like a light map stuff. And something else weird about like an object position. I mean, it looks here like, okay, mobile slash particles slash alpha blended. We'll draw black. Oof, I don't know if that's really what that's doing. It's drawing something transparent. If I just set this to like RS. All right, let's just go back a step. Let's add an image. Okay, I have something I'm drawing to, but it's reversed. I'm actually like removing alpha every time I blit to it. I think it's just maybe the way I'm drawing this graphic slash draw texture. I think if I set, there should be a way to set the alpha directly. But I'm just gonna take like a 5 minute break and think about it a second and come back. Okay. Okay. So I'm back. If you're catching up, we are trying to reveal the minimap as you explore it, and I'm having a frustrating time figuring out how to do that. I think let's switch gears and start by just sort of like drawing that texture when we first get here, when we first start the level. So in our make level script, let's create a render texture. So RT is, let's just do 128 by 128 because that's the size of the minimap. And the color is going to be black. Let's try black. Then we can just add that to, I guess, the canvas. So we have a reference to it. And we need to actually use that, so where am I? We're going to set texture of the, I think it's child named canvas. What are you called? Map image? Map image. Oh, and these names change, so this is just main text, right? Unity is not happy with me. It's really not happy with me. The REPL is not running. Hmm. Wait, there we go. Okay, so that's drawing black when the level first starts. Now, I don't really need an object reference anymore, so I think I can get rid of this. And this, I can say state O is a canvas, RT. Yeah, errors, expect errors. And this I can just say RT. I don't need this reference. So let's say if I change this to like something smaller, or no, just if I change the position. Oh, because yeah, because it's 128 by 128. So if I just say like 5, 5, it should draw something. I'm still. Why is that red square there? Like, let's just make this 10 by 10. Why is that red square there? Oh, what am I drawing to here? I'm drawing to the, okay, I'm drawing to the wrong thing. This is reveal. Okay, so I set the wrong thing. And then now there should be, behind this, there should be, what have I done? Okay, yeah, no, it's sort of fine. Yeah. Why is that red though? Reveal map. Oh, I have like a tent on it. That's whatever. Yeah, okay. I guess, I mean, while we're trying to do anything, I could draw that where the player is. So, like, when we draw the blips, we have sort of, we have some code that gets a position. which I kind of need to extract. So let's say E to UI. B2. So I've got E. This B is just like the image. So I've got a point, turn to a vector 2. This gets the size of the map. This does something with the number 122. Okay, so this basically just gets us a P vector 2. And that gets us, that's our position. I mean, if I'm really refactoring, I would just get rid of this and do like a return P. And then down here, I would just say P is and I can get rid of this. And this should not throw any errors. Good. Then you probably need to move up here. Okay, so let's say P is this horrible name. On the, we got like a player atom. The log P. Yeah, 73, negative 12. I hope that's right. Oh, because that's negative. That's negative from like Y is negative in the UI, so I might need to change that. But then if I let so let's just say X is XP and Y is negative dot YP, and then if I draw this texture at X and Y. Okay, so that's by the player, and then as the player moves around, it starts to draw where the map is revealed. So what we really want is, let's just say dim is let's say dim is 20. So we want a texture that's dim by dim. And okay, half dim. Wow. Half dim is dim times 0.5. So this we want just like the offset of where that square is drawn. No, that did something. How did that mess up so badly? This probably is just plus. Mm. Minus? There we go. And then if we bump this up to like something bigger, wow, that's really big. Why is it so big? Okay. Yeah. So all we really need to do is actually make that draw to alpha somehow. So in draw texture, how many times do we use that? A few times. Let's do a search for Unity graphics draw texture alpha. Okay, first result is graphics.drawTexture alpha problem. It doesn't maintain the alpha. No answers. Second result, no answers. Third result, no answers. Not really what I'm asking. Just check the docs for it. I mean, the problem is that this graphics.drawTexture is just using the alpha as how it blits to the original texture, right? And I want to set the alpha on the original texture. And I'm not sure if that's like a GL mode or if I just need to use a different method. Unity draw texture set alpha. Set alpha to transparency and runtime with script. Yeah. Changing texture alpha value on runtime. None of this is asking what I'm asking. maybe set pixels, texture 2D.set pixels. Set a block of pixel colors. Let's try with set pixel. So I've got a texture. I don't know if I need this GL stuff, but like I think it's just a whole different pipeline. Cannot find member set pixel matching args. See, that works. I guess render textures don't have that method. Ew. Okay, this looks like it's using an intermediate texture. I guess let's just try it. I mean, I just wish there was an easier way because that's just going to be a big